Our other top story here at 5, a Lenawee County man accused of murdering his wife sat before a judge today in a hearing that ended just minutes ago.
Dee Warner disappeared back in April of 2021. And just last June, her husband Dale was charged after human remains were found on his property were identified as Dee's. Amaya Kuznicki is joining us from the newsroom with the latest on this case. Amaya.
Kimberly Ty, this is a case we've been following for a while now. Dale Warner faces charges of murder and tampering with evidence. He started the court hearing remotely, but showed up in person as his defense attorney questioned witnesses.
Dale Warner's defense team is digging into what evidence was kept and what might be missing. They're focusing on two key witnesses, starting with Michigan State Police Detective Lieutenant Dan Druyor.
Would you remember, with all the interviews that you've done, what people said?
If it was of evidentiary value, it would be documented, yes, ma'am.
According to you, though, right? I mean, do you understand the concern about you saying that? I have to rely on your memory rather than actual audio or video of what someone actually said to you?
I don't see a concern with that at all, ma'am.
The defense also asked about communications with Greg Hardy.
Did you record every communication with Greg Hardy in a police report? I think the answer is no, right?
I've already told you no, ma'am.
The second witness, retired MSP Detective Sergeant Scott Singleton, got similar questions.
Do you think that what has evidentiary value to you might be different than what might have evidentiary value to me as a defense lawyer?
No, I think if there's facts involving specific things of the case, whether it's beneficial to a prosecution's case or a defense case, it's still facts.
The defense asked the court to order all emails and phone records to be turned over.
I've already communicated with Detective Druyer regarding emails. I do agree that if there are any emails that are still preserved relating to the case, that we will get them and turn them over. In terms of anything that is on a person's phone who's not a police officer or an agent of the prosecution, I think that's outside the scope of certainly our authority to gain or this court to order the production of.
The prosecution also filed two motions, one to bring in photos and another to include statements from Dee. These statements talk about how their marriage was going and how Dee felt about her husband. The hearing started at 1:30 this afternoon, and as you said, it just wrapped up within the last 30 minutes. Dale Warner is set to go to trial on January 27th. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you for that update, Amaya.